Verse 71. Brahmanyo Brahmakrit Brahma 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 Vivardhanaha Brahmavit Brahmano Brahmi Brahmagno Brahmana Priyaha. Brahmanyaha, friend of Brahman. Brahmakrit, author of Brahman. Brahma, the creator. Brahma, the biggest. Brahma Vivardhanaha, enhancer of Brahman. Brahmavit, knower of Brahman. Brahmanaha, disseminating Vedic knowledge. Brahmi, the manifestation of Brahman. Brahmagnaha, realizer of Brahman. Brahmana Priyaha, lover of Brahmanas. Brahmanyaha, friend of Brahman. One who is a great friend of Brahman. The term Brahman includes in its connotation Shastra, Tapas, Vedas, truth, knowledge. Narayana is a protector and a friend of all these. Here, Brahman means Jiva. Hence, Mahavishnu is a friend of all Jivas, what we call the individuals. Not only he is a well-wisher of what is called Brahman, he is a creator of Brahman also, Brahmakrit. Brahmakrit means author or creator of Brahman. The one who performs Brahman, meaning the one who lives in truth, who abides in tapas, one who is the essence of Vedas, one who is personification of truth and knowledge. Such a person is called Brahmakrit. Here, Brahman also refers to the Jiva and the Prakriti, being the very basis for the Jivas and the sole substratum for Prakriti, what we call nature, what we see around us. The Supreme is considered the creator of Brahman, creator of Brahma. Brahma is the creator. Brahma normally refers to the four-faced Chaturmukha Brahma. As the total creative power, it is Narayana, it is Mahavishnu who actually is functioning as the creator through Brahman. Actually, supreme consciousness, which we call Brahman, will manifest in all the three facets of phases of creation of the cosmic cycle. Brahma as a creator, Vishnu as the preserver or the sustainer, and Rudra or Lord Shiva as the Layakarta, one who dissolves the entire creation to facilitate this one more round of creation. So, being the four faced Brahma, that is Chaturmukha Brahma, four faced individual, he is the biggest and most expansive. Brahma means the biggest, the vastest, the all pervading. Upanishads proclaim the Brahman to be existence, knowledge, infinite. Satyam, Gnanam, Anantam. How big? How biggest? Purusha Suktam gives a clear idea. It says Atyatistat Dashangulam. That means we're talking of the Supreme Being who has thousands of heads. Thousands means unlimited, large number. The perfect being who has unlimited heads, unlimited eyes, unlimited feet. Now, having pervaded the entire universe, what we call the manifested universe, he remains 10 fingers surplus. That means he is basically limitless, infinite. The same idea is also expressed in Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna requests Krishna to explain all his vibhutis, all his glories, Krishna says it is not possible because my glories are unending. It will take an indefinite period of time. In a way, he is telling him, You even your lifetime will not be sufficient for you to listen to all these vibhutis. So I will tell you a few of them, a few specimens only I will give you, because there is no end to detailing of my glories. I cannot give, not possible for anybody to give a comprehensive list. What is given is only illustrative, not exhaustive. The verse reads, Hanta. Hanta means okay, well, exclamation. Hantate katha ishyami divya hi atma vibhutayaha. My divine glories are unlimited. Pradhanyatah kuru shreshta. A few of them, important of them, not exactly important, a few specimens of them. Pradhanyatah kuru shreshta, because na asti antah vistarasya me. There is no end to my glories. हन्तते कथ इष्यामि दिव्या हि आत्मविभूतयः प्राधान्यतः कुरु श्रेष्ठ नास्त्यन्तो विस्तरस्य मे. This is verse 19 of chapter 10, Vibhuti Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Now, Brahma is the knowledge which lifts, removes all false perceptions of differences, of duality. It is pure in all its aspects, always beyond the grasp of the our five limited senses, and therefore it can be experienced only in one's own self. That is why it is called Brahman. Tapaha Vedaha cha Vipraha cha Gnanam cha Brahma Sangitam. Brahma actually it denotes Tapaha, Vedas, Brahmins, that is who propagate the knowledge of Brahman, Jnana, etc. The Supreme is also the enhancers of everything in the universe. So it is called Brahma Vivardhanaha. Brahma Vivardhanaha, enhancer, augmenter of Brahman. Brahman, as we know, it means austerities, Vedas, truth, knowledge. So anyone who is augmenting, enhancing these things is called Brahman. Now these are promoted, augmented in those who earn the grace of Mahavishnu. It does not happen with everybody. Only those who gain, who earn the grace of Mahavishnu, you have to earn it. It is not charity. You have to earn the grace of Mahavishnu through total surrender and constant devotion. In such noble individuals, these qualities are promoted, further augmented by the Supreme to enhance and to increase the knowledge of scriptures in others. The Supreme itself, himself, must be the perfect knower of Vedas, obviously. So it's called Brahmavit. Brahmavit, knower of Brahma, one who knows Brahman, one who has instituted the Vedas, their full commentaries. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 15, Lord God declares, I am verily that which has to be known by the Vedas. I am indeed the author of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha mattaka smrutir gnanamapohanam cha vedaihi cha sarvaihi aham eva vedyaha vedanta krut vedavid eva chaham. What is, I am the author of the Vedas, I am the knower of the Vedas, I am the one which is to be really known by the Vedas. Krishna says, I alone am the author of the Vedas and knower of the Vedas. Brahman alone can know Brahman, just as the dreamer can never survive to know the waker. A dreamer, a waker can never know the dreamer. The knower of the waker is the waker alone. Knower of the dreamer is dreamer alone. Because the moment we get up from dream, we cannot go back to that dream. It is not possible. Similarly, the individualized ego called jiva, which is conditioned by the equipments of the body, mind, and intellect, it experiences Brahman only when it has transcended the entanglements of body, mind, and intellect. That means it has to totally identify itself with the Brahman. As long as we identify with the material body or the mind or the intellect, we cannot understand the Brahman. Then the ego is actually, once we transcend this barrier, transcend these material entanglements, then the jiva or the ego is no more jiva. It becomes Brahman. It becomes one with the Brahman. Thus, the higher is experienced only by the higher. So it is called Brahmavid. Only Brahman can know Brahman. The supreme, the knower of Brahman, it is also the disseminator of this knowledge. Brahmanaha, Brahmanaha, disseminating of Vedic knowledge. One who has realized that this pluralistic world is a mere superimposition upon the Brahman, and one who experiences the supreme consciousness of the one underlying reality is a true Brahmana. So, Brahmana is a word which is used very lightly. Brahmana does not mean a person by mere accident of birth in what is called the so-called Brahmin family is Brahmana. No, Brahmana is one who has realized Brahman. The beauty of such a person is to convey this knowledge to others with a missionary zeal and great enthusiasm. Vishwamitra and others, through their tapas and divine experiences, reach the status of Brahminhood or a Brahman. Vishwamitra was born as a Kshatriya, but he became a Brahmin. Here, by his effort, by his tapas, he reached that particular level. It is not by birth. Narayana manifests as such mighty men of realization, serving their respective generations through their teachings. Vedas, austerity, etc., are integral to the Supreme. Hence, the Supreme is considered to be the embodiment, the manifestation of Brahman, called Brahmi. Brahmi means manifestation of Brahman. That is one who is with Brahma. Brahma is the one who has austerities, Vedas, truth, the divine knowledge. These he has as organs of his body. So naturally, the Supreme is considered as to be the personification or embodiment of austerities, Vedas, truth, and divine knowledge. Sarva Brahmamayo Harihi. This is what Veda says. Sarva Brahmamayo Harihi. Brahman is Veda Swarupa. Brahman is Sarvagnana Bhaskara. This is indicated by the next name, Brahmagnaha. Brahmagnaha, realizer of Brahman, one who lives always lives in Brahman, and hence one who knows the real nature of the Brahman is Brahmagnaha. The Lord, being the very Brahman, no one knows his nature as he himself can. No other person can know. As you already mentioned, the waker alone knows the waker. The dreamer and sleeper can never realize the experience, can never realize and experience the waking state unless they become the waker. Waker alone knows waking state. The dreamer and sleeper can never realize the experience. The Supreme is the lover and the beloved of Brahmanas. That is, those who have true knowledge of Brahman. Brahmana Priyaha. Brahmana Priya means lover of Brahmanas, or he is the beloved of Brahmanas, both ways. Brahmanas like him and he likes the Brahmins. So, one who is a beloved or one who is a lover of true men of realization, that is the Brahmanas. We have to repeat again and again, understand that when we use the term Brahmanas, we are talking of true men of full realizations. Brahmanas not by caste, not by birth, but men of supreme experience divine. The Lord is dear to them, and they too are dear to him. Is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, verse 17, chapter 7. Krishna says earlier that Chaturveda bhajante mam. Four types of people love me. Artho, Jignarsuti, Artharthi, Gnani. Four types of devotees are there. I love all of them. I like all of them. But of these four, I like the Gnani, the ever fast person who, with single pointed devotion, he excels me. I am extremely dear to him, and he is dear to me. Tesham means of these four types of persons. Tesham Gnani Nityayuktaha. Gnani, the man of knowledge. Nityayuktaha, ever steadfast. Eka Bhakti Vishishyate, one who excels with single pointed devotion. Eka Bhakti. Priyahi Gnaninaha Atyartham. I am extremely dear to him and he is dear to me. Aham satat mama priyaha tesham gnani nityayuktaha ekabhaktir vishishyate priyo hi gnani notyartham aham satya mama priyaha. Let us conclude with this small Shanti mantra. Asato mam sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमया. Asataha, unreal. Sat, asat is unreal. Sat is real. Tamasaha, darkness. Jyotihi, light. Darkness represents ignorance. Light represents knowledge. Mrityorma, Mrityuho, mortality. Amrutam, immortality. O God, lead me from the unreal to the real. From darkness, lead me to light. From mortality, lead me to immortality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.